I've been a car freak since I was born. I mean, my first word was car. I never worked as a car designer. I was going to go and be a car designer, and then I got the job at Hot Wheels. And after 6 months at Hot Wheels, I was like, I don't need to be a car designer, I'm a Hot Wheels designer. So we have a very efficient process. We make 6 million Hot Wheels cars a week. So we produce on an average week, we make 6 million cars. And we do, just in our basic 1/64th car, we do 50 new models a year. And then on top of that, we do models for collector. And so I think on average, we do 200-ish new castings or 180 new castings per year.
So this is the lobby. You can see some of the history of Mattel here. It's pretty exciting to come here and every day and get inspired by what we've done in the past and what we're doing currently and what's ahead in the future. All of the brands are contained within this building, basically. In front of me here is the Wheels division, including Hot Wheels and Matchbox. You start with sketches like this. And from there, depending on if it's a licensed car, you're going to need to get submitted for a concept approval, and that could take a couple weeks. And then from there, you go, once it's all approved, and you're going to go into sculpt. Take a couple weeks or so to develop a 3D model. So we'll have reviews along the way, maybe 2 or 3 stage review. Then we'll output these models here on our 3D printers so that we can actually physically take a look at them, make sure they are what we intended. All right, and now we're going to head over this way to the 3D digital design department. We're going to talk to Manson Chung, who's one of our digital sculptors over here in the 3D group. Manson, we've got some friends to meet here.
Once we get the drawings approved, it comes to me and I sculpt it in the computer. We have here the bone shaker, so I'm going to work on the skull in front of the car, and in the computer, I can start working on the skull here. And so let's carve out some of the eye. As you can see, I'm working on this apparatus here, and the clay is being sculpted inside a computer. The next step is we get a printout. We'll go in there and we'll look and see what we like and what we don't like about it. So this is an older one. You can see there's marks on it. So the designer didn't like some parts and want to change. So I will take this model and go, okay, we need to change the wheel well. We need to change something back here. And I'll go in there and I'll change whatever needs to be changed. And then process goes back like 2-3 times until we get something that we like. And once everybody's good, it goes to manufacturing.
After Manson completes the sculpt, and then we see the 3D output like you guys just saw in this room here. And once everybody's happy with that final design, then we turn that over to our plants, our development partners in Asia. So we have MDT is our development team in Malaysia that develops all of our tools for both of our plants in Malaysia and Thailand. So we want our cars to be able to work on track. So we have a certain standard that has to be met there, and there's various track capabilities that we try to keep in mind. So, whether it's going to try to work on a boosted set or around a loop, or we have a 4-stage launcher. So all of those different track components require different abilities for the car. And we have to factor that in as we design that tool. This is the test we use to determine track compatibility for a car. It has to make it through these various hills and loops. We also have other tests as well. We have this will test to see if a car is compatible with a loop. So for instance, if I put this car here, it has to clear that radius in order to be loop compatible. So that car passes. So those are some of the things that we have to do to test our cars as we're developing them. Like I said, I spent 10 years in the car industry before coming here. It was definitely a huge shift to move into the toy industry. My wife jokes around that I'm her sixth kid, because we have 5 children of our own, and I like to get down there and play with them, you know, and spend a lot of time with the kids and understand what makes kids tick, you know, and we have a large group of friends that all have a lot of kids, and so, you know, I'm always observing, always sort of kind of got that eye out there for, you know, what is it that kids are into, what is it that they're looking for, what excites them, you know, and I spend plenty of time watching cartoons myself and that sort of thing, so yeah, it could be fun.
This is your job.
Yeah, this is my job. I gotta do it, right? All right, well, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your visit. I hope you learned a lot about Mattel and Hot Wheels and how we do things here. Enjoy the rest of your time here in beautiful California. Why don't we take Darth Vader for a spin?